This is part 3 on the records of the ancient as they return. So if we look in Luke 12, Yahshua says he didn't come to bring peace. He comes to bring division. I think it's verse 51 or 58. Can't remember. But he didn't come to bring peace. And so if we understand that the nations, the healing of the nations can only happen as the truths of eternity are given. And it is going to be very, very uncomfortable for people. It is going to be foreign to people. It is going to cause division and strife with people. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. If we are truly in perfected love, then we understand that our hearts, we were given a new heart. Our minds have to be renewed from what the world has infiltrated us with. We were to overcome the world. And so as we allow Yahshua to take us through that process, the stripping process happens. And we begin to see all the infiltration that the world has given us. We also see that there's so much more for us to learn because we are eternal beings. And so there is a fly. There is much more for us to learn than just, if we believe that there's only one book that we can learn from, and that's all Father has talked throughout this world, we have deceived ourselves. And so, in the book of Revelation, it says, don't add to this book. It was his specific record that he was speaking of. Don't add to this book. That's what John was saying. Don't add to his direct book. The scriptures are compiled of all different prophets and prophetesses. They're all different books. John was telling you, don't add to my book. This book is my book, and don't add to it. And anyone that adds to it will be cursed. He was specifically speaking of his direct record. So I pray that we may understand that the healing of the nations, there is going to be a divide. And that's what Yahshua taught. He will divide his people because there'll be people that will stay stuck in the mindset of the world. And then there will be those who truly allow themselves to be born again in the spirit and be taken out of the mindsets of the world and overcome the world and see that these records are here to help us. They're here to heal the nations. They're here to return the true traditions of the fathers. But we have been so conditioned and so suppressed to believe it can only be the way that man has taught us. That is what will cause, that's what causes wars and contentions. So if we can step back out of that and truly see why these records are here, and they cannot come forward for the purposes of healing the nations if the people don't realize why they're here and stop the wars and contention and go inward and say, okay, my mind's supposed to be renewed. What more is there for me? What lack I yet? What more is there for me to learn eternally? Because first and foremost, we are a spirit before we are ever in a fleshly body. We are spirit first, and our spirit, we are eternal beings. We eternally progress. There's so much more than the here and now. And that's why Father, when he opened up the eternities and explained there was so much more than just the here and now that we forget because we are eternal. And so when we can step back into the fact that we are eternal, then our learning begins to be accelerated. And where much is given, much is required. So it is a process. It is a journey. It just doesn't magically just boom happen. It's a process. It's an overcoming. It's a stripping. It's a renewing of the mind. It's being given a new heart. It's everything. But it's meant for a purpose. So may we understand more fully why these records are returning and what they are meant to do, and they are truly meant to help heal the nations. But that's going to come with a lot of discomfort. A lot of people being pushed out of their comfort zones of what they've always thought, always believed. You're going to be pushed out of your comfort zones. So, food for thought to take to Yahshua for yourself. Have a glorious day.